Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. If you are into computers, you are probably watching Linus Tech Tips on YouTube. He recently uploaded a video called Build the Perfect Gaming PC Holiday Buyer's Guide 2015. I watched that video, but I think the builds that were recommended were far from perfect. He used most of the budget in wrong parts of the build, especially the one for $1,000. So here I am with a better video on how to spend your money on your holiday gaming PC build. This is going to be a two-part video, so stay tuned for the next one. Enjoy! First, we have a $520 PC. This PC features an AMD Athlon X4 860K running on 3.7 GHz. A great quad-core CPU for the money and can easily be overclocked. For the motherboard, I have chosen the ASRock FM2 A88M Extreme 4 Plus motherboard. This motherboard is micro ATX, supports up to 4 RAM modules and it can handle up to 64GB of RAM. You can even do crossfire configurations and it has front panel USB 3.0. For the RAM, I have chosen to go with a single 8GB stick of Crucial Ballistic Sport. Adding extra RAM is going to be easy if you decide to do so and the price is hard to beat. For storage, I will give you the choice. You can either go for a 500GB Seagate Barracuda hard drive or a 120GB SSD from SanDisk. Both are around $40 and are solid choices for the price. It's easy to add an extra hard drive to your system, and reinstalling Windows is a hassle sometimes, so going with the SSD is a better choice. For graphics power, I've chosen the XFX R9 380 4GB video card. It fits nicely with the colors of the build and is hard to beat for the price. It's even faster than the 4GB Nvidia GTX 960 with the newer drivers. For the case, I've chosen the NZXT Source 210 Elite, a cheap and functional black case that is hard to beat for the money. It even has front panel USB 3.0. Last but not least, the power supply. I've chosen for the OCZ ZT 550W 80 Plus bronze certified power supply because it's a good deal. 550 watts is plenty, it's the only cheaper power supply in the category that I actually trust, and I have one myself in a 750 watt version. The price of this beauty is $540.32, excluding rebates and shipping, so prices can go as low as $520. Just be sure to ask your store or online shop to update the BIOS of your motherboard, otherwise your CPU won't work with it. Up next, a $700 PC. For the CPU, I've chosen to go with the AMD FX 6300, essentially an 8350 with 2 cores missing. This CPU is great for threaded games like Battlefield 4, GTA 5 and Metal Gear Solid 5. This is one of the cheapest options if you need multiple cores for virtual machines and delivers far more performance than an i3 in this case. Of course, you want to overclock the CPU, so I've chosen to use the Cooler Master Hyper 212 EVO to cool the CPU. This cooler is a lot more silent than the stock cooler that comes with it. You will be able to push the CPU to around 4.2 GHz if you don't want to touch the voltage too much. Check my review video of this cooler if you want to know how cool this cooler runs. For the motherboard, I've chosen to go with the 990 FX Killer from ASRock. This board was made for overclocking and should go well with the 6300. The board supports up to 64GB of RAM and supports SLI and Crossfire if you wish to go that route. As for the RAM, I've chosen to go with the Kingston HyperX Fury Wide single 8GB stick. This stick runs at 1866 MHz and you can easily add more RAM if you want to. Storage is going to be solid state with the 250GB 850 EVO from Samsung. This is one of the best budget SSDs you can buy today, and you can easily add an extra hard drive later if you want to, but we are going to stay around $700 this time. For the GPU, I've chosen to go with the Sapphire Radeon R9 380X 4GB Nitro. This card was just released by AMD and is a bit faster than R9 380. The case is, again, the Source 210 Elite from NZXT. To power this system, I've chosen the EVGA Supernova GS 650W 80 Plus Gold Certified Power Supply. 650 watts is more than enough to power the system, and you can even upgrade the GPU and you don't have to worry too much about upgrading your power supply. This PC comes in at around $717.32, but this is excluding rebates and shipping. At the time of recording, the total price will be only $681.31. That was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for the next part where I'll be doing a $1,000 and an $1,800 build. If you're having trouble with finding parts for your PC, please comment below and I will help you to find the perfect match for your PC. Thank you and I will be seeing you in the next video.